Hey sports fans, welcome back to the Fool Show. I just did the Michigan offense preview, and now I'm going to give you my thoughts on the Michigan defense. So, let's get to it. The defense lost lots of talent. Vinovich, Gary, Bush, I can't remember the guy out of the secondary who went pro too. So you lost a lot of starters on defense, and you got to try to replace them. And I really think that's going to be a problem. Michigan has good speed, but they have no extreme experience, right? They lost a lot of depth. There are a lot of games started. And so honestly, I think the defense is going to take a step back. If you think about it, and I think it was 2016 season, Michigan went into the Ohio State game. They lost, but they had 10 players drafted, 10 players. The next year, Michigan went, I think, 7-5 or 8-5, something like that. The offense was pretty bad. We had Peters, you had Spate, you had O'Korn. We had no offensive line, all injuries, right? So, what kind of team is Michigan going to have? I think they're going to have a little bit of regression on defense. The offense is going to have to pick it up, and like I said in the other video, sometimes the best defense is a good offense. So I really hope Michigan embraces the spread and it works well. Watch that video if you want my further thoughts. Now, speaking of defense, how quickly can the secondary catch up, right? You're adding Dax Hill. You have Ambry Thomas. He's been kind of out with a sickness. He's not ruled out for the game on Saturday. He might play, he might not. I say leave him out, let him just rest up if he can play. I mean, obviously, if he can play, let him rest up, play Army instead. But can the defense gel together? Also, you lose Bush. I mean, you're going to have Hudson really step up. On your defensive line, you lose Vinovich and Gary. You're going to have, I hope, Hinton or Smith really step up. We got to have a lot of players on the team step up. And that's what it is for every year. You're a good team. You have a good program. People are going to graduate. The big question I have, will Don Brown run a zone? He tried to throw it out there, token, like in the Ohio State game. He knew we were getting shredded man. Everyone knew we were getting shredded in man. Could not keep up with his speed. So we played zone, but Michigan played zero zone basically the whole year. And so when we played zone, people didn't know how to play it. And there were big holes in the zone. Michigan has got to put in zone and man. I would have liked to see zone at least 25% of the game. Just get repetition, get experience with it. Doesn't have to be man all the time. Because you know what? Good speed teams are going to destroy Michigan. It's happened before. It will happen again if all you do is play man coverage. So, Don Brown, you need to adjust. Will the offense be enough to make up for the lack of defense is my second question. I hope they open it up, put the pedal to the metal, really go for it offensively. I hope so. And the third one, I just want to see Daxton Hill. I want to see him just go out there and just light it up at safety. I hope he can. He's like the most exciting recruit out of this class for me. Obviously, he was Michigan, flipped to Alabama, flipped back. So I really hope he can step on the field as a true freshman and just make an impact. Again, a young secondary. I would not be surprised to see Middle Tennessee State score some long touchdowns. There's going to be some blown coverages, people thinking this or that. So that's where you got to practice the zone now for when you need it in bigger games. Hopefully Michigan can get onto an easy victory and get some second and third string players on the field. Hey, thanks for watching. If you want, let me know your thoughts. What are the biggest questions about Michigan defense, secondary, linebackers, defensive line? Is it Don Brown and his system? What are you kind of wondering about, wanting to see? Let me know in your thoughts. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time, and always go blue.